Whether or not you call yourself a born-again Christian or a mainstream Christian, or whether you call yourself a Hebrew roots, Torah-keeping Messianic Jew like I did myself for many years, this video is definitely going to challenge something that you may not have looked at before in the past that must be addressed because, man, it really causes problems, especially for the Torah keepers. You see, the Old Testament, or the Tanakh, depending on what you like to call it, is full of scriptures which represent this blessing and protection that exists for the people of God who keep his commandments and keep his covenant. Let me show you some examples. Proverbs 19:23 says, "The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil." Let's show some more. How about Psalm 90 verse 9? It says, "If you say the Lord is my refuge and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent." Really. Proverbs 18:23. "The fear of the Lord leads to life, than one who rests content, untouched by trouble." Or how about Proverbs 12:21, which says, "No harm overtakes the righteous, but the wicked have their fill of trouble." Ecclesiastes 7 verse 5. "Whoever obeys his command will come to no harm, and the wise heart will know the proper time and procedure." Psalm chapter 150 verses 33 says, "But whoever listens to me will live in safety and be at ease, without fear of harm." Now I got like 10 more of these, but I'm just going to finish with one more for now and then make my ultimate point. And that is Psalm 40 verse 2. It says, "The Lord protects and preserves them. They are counted among the blessed in the land. He does not give them over to the desire of their foes." Additionally, in the book of Deuteronomy, there's a whole chapter dedicated to the blessings that will be on the people who keep the laws and the Sabbath, and the curses that will be on the people who don't. And I could go on and on this. This is something that's well established. It's why people like me keep Torah in the first place, or I used to. So, what's the problem here? Let's look to the book of Job, chapter 1. And the first verse, by the way, it says that Job was a righteous and blameless man, but then it's also repeated in verse 8, right here, where it says, "And the Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth? Blameless and upright man, who fears God and turns away from evil." This is the part where God tempts and encourages Satan to attack and mess up Job's entire life. Again, Job 1:1, "In the land of Uz, there was a man whose name was Job. This man was blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil." Now, those of us who already know how the book of Job goes knows that God gives Satan permission to kill and destroy Job's wives, kids, and livestock, despite Job being blameless and upright and fearing God. So,